2, taking Clark. Inside linebacker, number 3, Terrell Chopin. Inside linebacker, number 50, Jonathan Duhon. At free safety, 21, Champ Pregame. At cornerback, number 5, Kobe King. At strong safety, number 37, Kendrick Johnson. And at cornerback, number 17, Carol Bennett. Fighting Wildcats head coach by Steve Bradshaw. Stay tuned for Homecoming 2016.
rivalry?
No, I think it's just static. It's a good
Uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting week of high school football. This game, we will have Destrehan Wildcats squaring up against the Terrebonne Tigers. I'm your host, Hunter Garrick, and join me today is co-host Jonah Bridges.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation. The gentlemen, please remove your caps. The invocation tonight will be given by DHS Senior William Bates and remain standing for the presentation of colors, national anthem, and the alma mater.
Would everyone please bow your heads? Lord God, I pray that you will watch over the players tonight. I pray that they will be focused, dedicated, and play in unity. Father, strengthen them and give them the drive to play with their whole heart. I pray that you remove any distractions and free their mind from fear. God, let everyone play to the best of their abilities with fairness, good sportsmanship, and with no injuries. Most importantly, let them enjoy the game and have fun. Amen.
Presenting the colors tonight are the DHS Air Force ROTC cadets Skylar Fabre, Austin Lucia, Miranda Hall, and Madison Giesler. 17, Terrebonne. Number 23, Christian Mosley. Number 39, Bradley Quinn. And number 60, Jacob Walzer.
Well, we're just about to get started underway here, folks. Well, the captains for Destrehan are number 23, Christian Mosley, number 39, Bradley Quinn, number 17, Terrell Vanette, and number 60, Jacob Razor. And captain for Terrebonne Tigers, number 3, Chaz Ward.
Fighting Wildcats will receive, and the Tigers will kick off and defend the south goal.
Hopefully this will be an exciting match for us all to see. Destrehan current record is 4-0, and Terrebonne is 3-1 on the year. I have a feeling this is going to be a great game for all of us to watch. Well, we look forward to this game. Last week, Destrehan came off a pretty close win against Hahnville, the rival Hahnville, by a score of 31-28. The score was tied at 28 with 10 seconds left, and Bradley Quinn kicked a 28-yard field goal to give the Wildcats the lead with 8 seconds left on the clock. So the Destrehan really escaped a devastating loss last week. Kicking off for the Terrebonne Tigers, it is number 11, Mauro Ramirez. Number 23, Christian Mosley, back deep to return for the Wildcats. And we are underway. And the kick will almost bounce out of the bounds. And there's a scramble for the ball, and it is hard to tell who came up on top. Terrebonne players are signaling that they have the ball. What a great start for Terrebonne. Destrehan players looked like
First and 10 Tigers. Final Wildcat 33.
It'll be a handoff up the middle for Terrebonne, and it'll be a 3-yard gain.
James is down at 30. Gain of 3.
What a great start for Terrebonne. It looked like the ball was going to bounce out of bounds, and it could have been a great starting field position for Destrehan, but the ball did not go out of bounds, and Terrebonne recovered it, and now they have great starting field position for this drive. And it's going to be a handoff to number 2, Kayshawn James, and he gets about a 6-yard gain, and that'll be first down for Terrebonne. Flag on the play. And it's going to be offsides on Destrehan, and that'll be 5 free yards for Terrebonne, and that'll put them up to the 17-yard line. That'll make it 1st and 5 for the Tigers. Be another handoff to the outside, and no yard will be picked up on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
On the carry. Jay Stroud on the tackle. The play failed again. 2nd down and 5.
That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Tigers. 3rd down and short. 3rd down and about 1. Turner in the backfield with James to his right. And there's going to be another flag. We'll see who it's on. And it's going to be offsides against Destrehan once again. That'll give Terrebonne 1st down. 1st and goal.
So immediate 1st and goal position here for Terrebonne. See how they can make good use of it.
Kind of a high snap. Looked like he got back to the line of scrimmage there. That was Kayshawn James with a run. Maybe a half a yard gain on that play. That'll make it 3rd down and goal for the Tigers. Turner in the backfield with James to his left, 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. And it's going to be a handoff. Oh, but the play is stopped. And it's going to be a timeout for Terrebonne.
So timeout.
That'll be a timeout for Terrebonne.
So some topics we'd like to talk about for Terrebonne is for their 18 total touchdowns that they have done within their season.
That is outstanding job for Terrebonne's offense. That is really, really impressive.
Yeah, I agree. And
Yeah.
when you look at it, Terrebonne has been doing great with their first 3 games. They did 48-19 with a win. That is beyond amazing. I mean, it's kind of a blowout game if you really think about it. I mean, yeah.
Let's get back to resume play. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Tigers. Turn in the backfield with Evans to his right. Looks like Turner's going to run for it, but it does not look like he will get it. He's going to come up short, and that'll make it 4th and goal on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say for Terrebonne, just go for it. I mean, what do you really have to lose?
I can understand why you would say that. It's the beginning of the game. Nothing. Really nothing. There's really
it
no
looks like
risk
they're
right
gonna.
here.
Looks like they're gonna kick it.
But it looks like Terrebonne will option for the 3 points right here. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez on the field goal for the Tigers. And it is up.
And it is good.
So
So-
Terrebonne strikes first.
With a 3-point lead. And now as we move into Destrehan receiving.
Well, despite Terrebonne having good field position, Destrehan did not allow a touchdown. They held them
No,
to a
they
field
did not.
goal.
No, they did not. I
And this
mean,
is something that we're used to seeing, Destrehan's strong defense.
very strong, yes. I mean, Destrehan has been doing astronomically well on both offensive and defensive sides. I mean, they always keep their opponent where they want them.
Let's see. Let's look at that. Take a look at another look at that kickoff. And as you see, a Destrehan player bops it before it goes out of bounds, and Terrebonne recovers that ball, and that's how they got that amazing starting field position. It really helped them get some points on the board first. And once again, we'll see the Tigers kick it off again. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez to kick it off. And number 23, Christian Mosley back deep to return.
Let's hope Terrebonne doesn't get the ball again.
Let's hope that they don't. And it's going to be a little squib kick, but luckily Destrehan recovers the ball. Destrehan will start on their own 49-yard line.
There's number 54 on Destrehan.
With the recovery. And we'll see this Destrehan defense come out. Excuse me, offense.
So this right here is also great field position for Destrehan. I mean, they get what?
Hold up, there might be a re-kick going on.
Oh? Yeah, well.
They're going to square it up. They're going to put on the tee again, and it's going to be a re-kick. But once again, Ramirez to kick off for the Tigers, and Mosley back deep to return. And kicks away.
It's gonna be,
and it will bounce out of bounds, and that'll be a flag.
Flag on the play.
It's going to be a free kick out of bounds on Terrebonne, and that'll give Destrehan good starting field position. Good choice by Destrehan to let it go out of bounds and instead of touching it.
Legal procedure. Mr. Tigers. 5-yard penalty. Kickoff from the 30.
And they're going to do another re-kick because the ball went out of bounds. So for the third time,
For the third time.
they're going to kick the ball off once again.
And once again, 23, Christian Mosley in the backfield to return.
Number 11, Mauro Ramirez to kick off. Third time's a charm.
Let's hope. And the kick is up.
And number 10, Mike Young, will receive it. And he
Oh,
fumbles
and he
the ball.
fumbles the ball.
But luckily, he picks it back up, and he's making a move. He's getting outside. 8, Justin Jefferson.
Ranger in the coverage for the Tigers. 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, that last play could have been a gain of about 30 yards for Destrehan, which would have been really good field position. But the pass was incomplete, and they're going to redo it.
Would have been a first down for him. But instead, it'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 for the Wildcats. Blood in the backfield with Mosley to his right. He's going to roll outside and pass it to number 14.
Quentin Torbor.
Pass will be complete, but doesn't look like it'll be a first down. And it'll be 4th down for Destrehan, and
There goes its punt unit, yep.
here comes the punting team. Number 39, Bradley Quinn, to punt it away for the Wildcats.
Number 19 in the backfield for Terrebonne, who is Anthony Ruffin.
Snaps away.
He's going to do
Ruffin
a fair
calls
catch.
for a fair catch, but
he-
drops the ball. Anthony Ruffin dropped the ball, and Destrehan will recover.
Looks like they were recovered around the 20-yard line.
Wow.
It's amazing how many people have been doing this entire game.
Destrehan started off the game dropping the kickoff to start the game. Now Terrebonne is dropping the punts. Now Destrehan will get another chance to score a touchdown.
Yeah, there
or
goes that.
possibly get a field goal.
There goes that lost opportunity for a touchdown.
This is the first quarter. Team humidity timeout. Timeout elevation. We'd like to thank Ms. Felicia Wilbur.
For people who are watching the stream, we apologize. We lost the stream momentarily, but we are back. For those of you at home who are a little confused, just want to let you know we are back. I'll say this, Jonah, what a crazy start to this game already.
I will agree with that, yes. I mean, you got people losing the ball left and right. You got people re-kicking left and right. If this is any indication of how the game is going, we're going to be here quite a long time.
I agree, Jonah. And we'll get another look at this Destrehan offense, led by sophomore quarterback J.R. Blood. Blood in the backfield with Christian Mosley to his left, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left.
Looks like he's going to throw it.
And it's going to be a wide open Mike Young, but pass was overthrown.
Yeah, you can't really make mistakes like that.
And
That is
Terrebonne caught a break right there. That could have been 7 points for Destrehan.
that is a very, very sad thing to see on Destrehan's part. They were so close, yet so far away.
Very unfortunate. Terrebonne caught a break right there. It could have been 7 points for Destrehan. It is Now 1st and 5 due to a penalty.
Christian Mosley in the backfield again.
2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And it's
Gonna
gonna
hand it off to Mosley.
and he'll
and-
walk right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Untouchable. I mean, talk about Christian Mosley this game.
Mosley has looked unstoppable this year. He had a great game versus Hahnville last week, had over 150 rushing yards.
He has been Destrehan's go-to guy. He has been the one that has been getting all these fantastic plays done, really just being a key player for Destrehan. And as
That's
we
right.
see here, going to try to get the PAT for Destrehan. It's up, and the kick is good.
Back to Mosley, he has over 600 rushing yards this season alone.
Wow.
That is outstanding. Now let's take another look at that replay. You can see Mosley running right up the middle, getting touched by a couple defenders, but nobody can ever bring him down. He is a big, strong, physical player.
Physical threat for sure. For sure.
For sure. That'll give Destrehan a 7-3 lead.
But now we get to see how Terrebonne can come back and see if they have any chance of beating the Destrehan Wildcats.
It'll be number 39, Bradley Quinn, to kick off. Excuse me, number 28.
The kick is up.
And Terrebonne will bring it out to the 31-yard line.
Not bad field position.
Number 2, Keyshawn James on the return.
Yeah, that's not entirely bad for Terrebonne's offense. I mean, they can make really good way with how they're playing already. I mean, they should have no problem.
Turner in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle, but he is stuffed at the line, only getting maybe a half-yard gain on that play.
Looks like it might just be 2nd and 9.
Let's take a look at that replay. It was Keyshawn James on the run.
Yeah, it
And
might have been about a yard.
I would say about a yard gain on that play. That's what we talk about. Destrehan's amazing defense. Just immediately gang tackled him as soon as he got the ball.
Bertrand gets the ball. Throws it to number 7, Tristan Duplantis.
That'll be about 7 to 8 yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and short for the Tigers at their own 40-yard line.
Now we wait to see if Terrebonne can make this 3rd down conversion.
Number 9, Dylan Bergeron in the backfield. 2 running backs with them. 2 receivers to his left, none to his right.
Ball snap.
That's going to be a handoff to the outside. Keyshawn James finds some room and gets up to midfield, and that'll be a 1st down for the Tigers. Let's take a look at that replay. James bouncing it outside, getting some room, getting some space from defenders, and picks up the 1st down for Terrebonne. Keeps this drive alive. Dylan Bergeron in the backfield again. And it's a snap over his head. And Keyshawn James will pick it up and try to make the best out of it.
Oh, it looks like that's going to be a loss about 5 yards. That might be 2nd and 15.
Wow, crazy play to start off this game. Let's take a look at the replay. James picks it up. Luckily picks it up.
He gets stopped by number 2, Mason Clark.
That's Terrebonne. Caught a break right there. Luckily, Destrehan didn't recover it. Could have went bad real quick for Terrebonne. Bergeron in the backfield alone. 4 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to his left.
Bergeron throws.
And it's going to be...
It is caught.
It's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, with a hard hit on number 2, Mason Clark.
That'll make it 3rd and 14 for the Terrebonne Tigers. A long 3rd down conversion. They need to pick up this 1st down, keep this drive going.
So here we see Mason Clark walking off field. Looks like we're going to be bringing out number 84. Malcolm Smith, 84.
Bergeron in the backfield. Rolls to his right, looking for a player, and he finds...
And it is intercepted by Destrehan.
Wow.
At the 50-yard line.
Number 37, Kendrick Johnson on the interception. What a big play for Destrehan's defense right there. Let's take a look at the replay.
I mean, there you go. Right into the hands.
Wow, what an amazing pick. Destrehan will start at midfield.
I mean, that's what we're talking about by Hahnville is just an all-around, about how Destrehan is just an all-around threat. I mean, they know how to just, they know how to catch anybody's passes, really.
He's going to hand off to Christian Mosley. He is stacked up at the line, and that'll be no gain. He just got back to the line of scrimmage before he was gang tackled by Terrebonne's defense. There'll be Blood in the backfield. Christian Mosley to his left. 3 receivers to his right, none to his left. Rolls to his right, looking for a receiver downfield, and he will get sacked.
Tackled at the 40-yard line by number 53, Kanan Harris, with a very good sack.
Nice play by Harris. Coming up clutch and getting the sack. Let's take a look at that replay. There was nobody open for Blood to pass it to. And Harris comes in for the sack. That'll make it 3rd and 20.
This is going to be a very interesting 3rd down conversion.
Very tough 3rd down conversion for Wildcats. Takes a snap and throws it downfield. He's got somebody open. Quinn Torbar.
Deep.
And he catches it. And that'll be a touchdown for Wildcats. Wow.
Goes to show that Destrehan really... Oh, but it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. A late flag.
Let's take a look at that on replay. As Quinn Torbar had about 3 to 4 steps on the defender. Got open. Makes the catch for a touchdown. Wow, on 3rd and 20, they pick up another 7 points. Excuse me, there's no flag on the play. Bradley Quinn in to kick the extra point. It is up. And it is good. No good. Excuse me. No good.
Wow. So 13 and 3 with Destrehan in the lead.
With that missed extra point, score will remain 13 to 3.
I mean, Destrehan coming from the 40-yard line, making a pass all the way to the end zone. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter where they are on the field. They're going to try as hard as they can, and they most of the time they will get down that field.
With their strong offense, I think almost every time they'll come away with points up on the board. And we'll see the two kick return teams come out on the field.
So that is one turnover in Destrehan's favor.
You can't commit turnovers against a team like Destrehan because they will make you pay.
No, they will. They will, definitely.
Number 19, Anthony Ruffin, back deep to return for the Tigers.
Number 28 on Destrehan will be kicking off.
And it will be fielded by Tigers. Number 7, Tristan Duplantis on the
And
kick
look
return,
at
who
that.
finds some room and gets up to about the 44-yard line. Not bad field, good starting field position for the Tigers.
Yeah, we see Terrebonne coming onto the field now. They're only up by 3 points, but let's see if they can make any use of this drive.
And that'll be a fake handoff, and Bergeron will keep the ball for himself, but
Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 2 yards.
excuse me, Turner on the carry.
Yeah, that's
No
about
gain on the play. Remains 2nd and 10. Bergeron, Turner in the backfield.
snap.
Give me a toss to the outside to
Hand it off to-
James. He gets about half a yard gain.
Yeah, so it looks like Terrebonne's not going to be getting that first down conversion.
Well, they
At
still
least-
have they
at
still
least-
have one more down to go.
At least, yeah.
Still have one more down to go. Let's see if they can pick up this 3rd down conversion. Turner in the backfield. James motion to his left. And it's going to be a pass to number 7, Tristan Duplantis, who makes the catch.
For a gain
About,
of about 40 yards.
about 20 yards. Big play from Terrebonne right there. Big 3rd down conversion.
Ball's going to be put on the 31-yard line.
Quick pass to Duplantis, who makes the catch and gets upfield. About 5-6 yard gain on the play. Let's take a look at that let's take a look at that big play. But
Yeah,
first, there'll be
That'll be the end of
timeout.
the first.
And here's the replay on the play you just saw.
Duplantis gets it. Makes about halfway with the 10-yard.
Looked like he fumbled the ball there, but I think he was ruled down. That'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score is Destrehan 13,
What an
Terrebonne
what
3.
an interesting start. What a very interesting start to this game.
Destrehan's looking very strong, both offense and defense.
Terrebonne's doing a pretty good job as well, trying to withhold the Wildcats as best they can.
Only allowed 13 points. That is nothing you can come back from. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 26. Turner in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to number 6, Brennan Godry. It'll be maybe a 1-yard gain on the play.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for Terrebonne.
Turner in the backfield with Evans to his right. Tigers look to the sideline for the play.
Snap.
There's the snap. And it's going to be a pass to number 84.
He's not going to get too far. Number 84, Malcolm Smith.
On the reception. And that's going to be close to a 1st down. In fact, that will be a 1st down for the Tigers. And that puts them in the red zone.
Let's take a look at this replay right here.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Number 84.
Malcolm Smith on the reception. And that'll put the Tigers in the red zone. Turner in the backfield with, and he'll keep it for himself and bounce it outside and get it up to the 10-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 6. Handoff to Evans right up the middle and gets maybe up to about the 1-yard line. Scratch that, excuse me, the 4-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and goal for the Tigers. 3rd down and 1.
Oh. The flag in the play.
Looks like it's going to be offsides. It will be offsides on Destrehan. And that's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Tigers.
So here we see them getting up at the line, ready for the snap.
You can't make plays on. You can't make those penalties on those plays like that.
It's going to be up to number 25, Evans, for a touchdown.
And that puts the Tigers right back in this game. And with this extra point, they'll only be down by 3 points. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez, and they kick the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. So Terrebonne comes right back down the field and answers to Destrehan with a touchdown of their own. That'll make the score Destrehan 13, Terrebonne 10.
So as we've seen so far this game, the Wildcats have managed to take control of 1 interception from Terrebonne. And speaking of interceptions, we've also got Terrebonne statistics for how many total interceptions that they have gotten over the season. It is only 7 total interceptions.
Through 4 weeks, 7 interceptions. That's really impressive.
That is pretty good, yeah. I mean, that just shows you that their defense is doing pretty well as their offense.
And we'll see kick return teams coming out on the field.
Number 23 in the backfield, Christian Mosley.
Back deep to return. And number 11, Mauro Ramirez, to kick off. Destrehan Wildcat band getting into it.
we see Ramirez getting ready for the kick. Kick is going to be up. It's going to be all the way back. It's about the 1 yard line.
Luckily, it bounced into the end zone, so it will be a touchback, and that'll bring Destrehan out to the 20-yard line. That's where they will start.
Definitely better than being at the 1. I'll say that.
And we'll see J.R. Blood and company come out once again and try to answer Terrebonne's touchdown with one of their own. Blood in the backfield with Christian Mosley to his left. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And it's going to be a handoff to Christian Mosley up the middle.
For a gain about 5 yards. About 3, 4 yards. Yeah.
Blood in the backfield. Another handoff to Mosley. Scratch that. That's John Emery. And he cuts off field, and he'll get out of bounds around
the 25-yard line for
25
Terrebonne.
yard line. Wow, what a big run for John Emery. Only being a sophomore, the future of Destrehan. Let's look at that replay. Wow. Emery only being a sophomore. 40-yard gain on that play. About. Another handoff to Emery, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. No yard, no gain on the play.
I mean, Destrehan's offense is killing it once again.
Especially the run game.
Yeah, especially with that last play we just saw.
Blood in the backfield. A fake to Emery. And he's got Justin Jefferson wide open in the end zone. And that'll be another touchdown for Destrehan. Wow. This is pitch and catch between Blood and Jefferson.
Destrehan knows how to fire, and they know how to fire back hard.
Let's take a look at that replay. Jefferson wide open in the end zone, and that's just too easy. It's too easy. There's another player who's been looking really strong this year, Justin Jefferson.
Yes, definitely.
He has looked amazing this year. A little fun fact for you. His older brother, Ricky Jefferson, played at Destrehan and wore the same number. And Ricky Jefferson is playing at LSU right now.
So, once again, we'll see how Terrebonne can come back against that very strong touchdown on Destrehan's side. Oh.
It looks like the play was called back on a penalty, and we'll have to redo that play. But Emery gets a handoff up the middle and fumbles the ball, but luckily I think Emery comes back on top of it.
Yeah, it looks like there was a penalty called on the last touchdown. So they were going to redo their drive.
Let's take a look at the replay. Emery up the middle. Gets some yards, but luckily fumbles the ball, but luckily he pounced back on him quickly.
Whoa, looks like it's going to be a false start on Terrebonne.
Excuse me, it's going to be offsides on Terrebonne.
Offsides against the Tigers. 5-yard penalty.
That'll make it first down. Destrehan. That'll move them up into the red zone. Blood in the backfield. And the play will be stopped. And it's going to be a timeout for Terrebonne.
Destrehan High School would like to thank Mr. Ed Reed and his foundation for his continued support of the entire Fighting Wildcats athletic program. generously aided the St. Charles Parish Public School System with renovations to the Fighting Wildcats weight room. Again,
We'd also like to remind everybody at home that for Destrehan, this is their homecoming game. I know that everybody at Destrehan is very excited for that big event. And next week, we will have Hahnville versus Terrebonne for Hahnville's homecoming game. So depending upon how well Terrebonne can play against Destrehan, we'll see. We'll see how good they can do against Hahnville. Here we go again with
Blood in the backfield with handoff to Emery up the middle. Breaks the tackle, bounces outside, has room.
he's gonna keep
And
going.
He's gonna walk right into the end zone, and that will be a touchdown for Destrehan. Wow. Now let's take a look at that replay. Emery gets immediately hit on the line of scrimmage, bounces outside, breaks the tackle, and he will get upfield, and that will be a touchdown. Another touchdown for Destrehan. Emery, only being a sophomore, is playing in a varsity game, and he's doing really well.
That's an incredible record.
Bradley Quinn on to kick the PAT. It's up.
And the kick is good.
So that'll make it Destrehan 20, Terrebonne 10.
Outstanding safety and performance records, Apache Industrial Services is a company doing it right.
Both kick teams come back out onto the field.
Wildcats.
Looks like it'll be number 6, Brennan Guidry, for Terrebonne's receiving team. As we get this kick underway.
And Keyshawn James back deep. He will catch the ball and bounces outside, has some room. Gets a couple good blocks, and he will get wrapped up around the 44-yard line. Good return by Terrebonne.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Kendrick Johnson on the tackle.
That's going to be good field position.
We'll take a look at this replay right here. As we can see,
James gets to the outside, makes a couple moves. He gets to about the 44-yard line. Bergeron in the backfield with James to his right. Three receivers to his left, one to his right. James will move to his left side. Hand off to James, and he will get wrapped up behind the line
getting nowhere on that play.
by number 2, Macon Clark. Nice defensive play by Clark. That's gonna be a quick pass,
Oh,
and it almost is intercepted.
Looks like number
17, Terrell Vanette, almost came up with the interception. Let's take a look at that on replay. Bergeron passes it, and it is
nearly intercepted.
nearly intercepted. Pass was intended for number 84, Malcolm Smith. third down and long. Third down and 13 to be exact. Burrow's running the backfield. Scratch that Turner. And it's going to be a QB draw, but it's not going to be to any effect as Destrehan quickly wraps him up for a minimum gain of 2 yards. Now make it fourth down, but there is the Destrehan player down.
St. Charles Parish Public School would like to remind all spectators.
Let's take a look at the replay. As Turner immediately runs up the middle, but only to no avail. Destrehan read that play, was able to tackle him before he was able to do any damage.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Looks like Destrehan's gonna take this opportunity
Gonna
to
talk a few
discuss
things
with-
over. Yeah.
discuss with the players. Looks like he's getting up.
It was number 92, Kieran Webb. He was down on the field in pain.
Looks like it'd be a leg injury.
Looks like it's his left leg that's bothering him, and he's getting helped off the field by a couple trainers.
As we hear the Destrehan crowd applauding.
Looks like he's walking on his own power now. Could have been just a couple cramps. Looks like Terrebonne will bring out their punting team. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez, ready to punt it away. But it looks like we're going to have a timeout for Terrebonne first, as they discuss things over before they punt it away to Destrehan. They would like to talk things over. Both teams come back onto the field. Number 8, Justin Jefferson back deep to return the punt. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez, kick it off. Punt it away.
Jefferson deep. Fighting Wildcat.
Kick is up.
The punt's away. And Jefferson receives it and breaks the tackle, looking for some blocks, but doesn't get any.
About around the 24-yard line for Destrehan. As we see Destrehan getting ready to make way onto the field.
Get another look at sophomore quarterback Harold Blood Jr. And let's talk about Blood for a second. Now, last week, Cohen Grenier, the original starting QB, was injured last week against Hahnville during just before halftime, and Blood stepped up.
I mean, as a sophomore,
stepped up into the game,
and
he played his heart out and led Destrehan to a victory.
Absolutely. Gonna be handoff.
It's gonna be number 23, Christian Mosley.
Gonna break tackles. Gonna keep going for a Destrehan touchdown.
That is a big run by Christian Mosley. Wow, let's take a look at that on replay. As Mosley.
I mean,
excuse me, folks. Looks like there won't be any replay.
What can be said about Christian Mosley that can't be said about him already?
Mosley hands the ball off. Gets to the outside, breaks a couple tackles. Once Mosley is into the open field, you're not going to catch Mosley. You're not going to catch him. There's no way.
He takes off like
too
a rocket.
fast. Bradley Quinn on the field to kick the PAT.
Snap. Ball's up. It's going to be good for the PAT on Destrehan. Destrehan just making their way down the field. That'll be 27-10. Destrehan will lead. As we get ready for Terrebonne to once again receive the ball.
I'll tell you, Jonah, I love watching Mosley run the ball.
Yeah.
He's very exciting player to watch.
Very aggressive. He knows what he's doing. You put
He
the ball in
does.
his hands, he knows where to go.
On to 14. St. Thomas 4, 14. Second quarter.
He continues to impress people every single week, and it's just exciting to watch him.
We know from speaking with Coach Robichaux, he has stated that Christian Mosley has really stepped up Destrehan's game. He's really been just a key player in everything that they've been doing for this team so far.
Just trying to kick it off. Keyshawn James to receive it. He breaks a couple tackles, but
Make his
will
way
not
down
get
the
anywhere.
field.
And get tackled around the 29-yard line, and that's where the Terrebonne Tigers offense will start.
Yeah, that's not as good as a field position as they want, but
Aaron Buckwalter. On tackle.
We'll see what happens.
as we see Destrehan's defense making their way onto the field.
Same with Terrebonne's offense. Here they come.
So it is going to be first down Terrebonne at the 29-yard line.
Turner in the backfield with James to his right. This can be handed up to James in the middle, but looks like that'll only be a 2-yard gain as he is wrapped up by number 3, Terrell Chopin.
Looks like it might be about 2nd and 8.
Let's take a look at the replay. This Chopin immediately goes for the legs.
Number
Takes him
3,
down only for
number 3,
2-yard gain.
Terrell Chopin. Chopin. Excuse me. Tackled the Terrebonne player.
Time permits. Final. Country Game 55. West St. John 7. Nothing. Second quarter. First quarter, St. James 22. Rusher Charlotte, nothing. First quarter, Destrehan 20. McBain, nothing.
Destrehan's offense continues to impress every single week, putting up big numbers. Already 27 points, and it's not even halftime yet.
I mean, we've seen it already, how Destrehan makes
Second quarter, South Lafourche 7.
very good usage of the way that they handle the ball.
Last
Have it.
week, put up 31 points against their rival Hahnville. It's really impressive. Turner, quick
Snap.
pass to number 6, Brennan Godry.
Going to be barely received.
Almost hit the ground, but Godry maintained possession. And
Guidry, one
Only a
reception.
couple yards on that gain.
about 2 yards on that play.
Gain of
That'll
2.
make it 3rd down and 7.
And we will see how Terrebonne can get the first down conversion.
Third down and 6, excuse me. Turner in the backfield with James to his right. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Drops back and escapes the pressure, avoids pressure, but it gets tackled only for about 2 yards by number 50, Jonathan Duon.
So it looks like it's going to be a fourth down.
Quick 3 and out for Terrebonne. Let's take a look at that on replay.
And there
As Turner avoids the pressure, but can't avoid Jonathan Duon as he gets wrapped up only for about a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it fourth down. But it looks like Terrebonne is going to elect to go for it.
They're going to try anyway.
Not sure how wise this is, back in your own territory.
I mean, you're kind of put in a rock and a hard place here.
They might be trying to get Destrehan to jump offside so they can get the first down. And
here it goes.
It worked.
Looks like it's going to be offsides.
Looks like it worked.
On Destrehan, that is actually going to give. That could potentially, yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's going to be a false start on Terrebonne.
What?
Looked like it was offsides on Destrehan, but
I did not see that coming.
So it was false start on Terrebonne. Now they'll back it up some more, make it fourth down and long.
I think that look, they're going to bring in their kicking unit right now.
Bring their punting unit now. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez, to punt of the way. Number 8, Justin Jefferson, back deep to return.
Yeah, they decided it was the best idea for them to punt the ball here.
I mean, they got Destrehan to jump off sides, but one of their O-line players must have moved first, and Jefferson receives the ball on the bounce, makes a move, but cannot get anywhere as he is immediately getting tackled by many Terrebonne players.
Stopped at the 30-yard line.
That's where Destrehan will start the drive.
Some other scores of interest. In the first quarter, Central Lafourche 21, HL Bourgeois 0. West Jeff 25, Helen Cox 24, that is the final. Zachary 3, Dutchtown nothing first quarter.
And now we see Destrehan making their way back onto the field.
We'll get another look at Blood and company. Blood in the backfield with Mosley to his left. And it's being a handoff to Mosley right out the middle, who makes a move and gets into open territory. And he's got one man to beat, and it will be another.
Number 19.
Another touchdown for Destrehan. And wow, Christian Mosley.
Number 19, Anthony Ruffin tried his best to take down Mosley, but you just can't do that.
You're not going to have much luck against Mosley once he gets in the open field. Let's look at that on replay.
I mean, he gets so close, and he just lets him in. So once again, we just see Destrehan's offense.
Christian Mosley.
Blazing down the field.
What a great player he is.
Destrehan can't afford to lose him at this point, especially in the season with their wins, how they're playing the game. Christian Mosley's just an incredible player.
He is, and he's exciting to watch. I'll tell you that. Win and kick the PAT. Kick is up.
And the kick is good.
And that'll make the score Destrehan 34, Terrebonne 10. Destrehan starting to pull away now. Terrebonne needs to come up with some points in order to get back into this game.
You can definitely see Terrebonne is trying their hardest to keep Destrehan in the backfield, seeing Terrebonne trying to push forward as well as trying to keep Destrehan back, and it is very much a challenge this year. Both teams making their way back down onto the field. As we see, Destrehan is ready to kick off to Terrebonne.
After the kickoff, we will announce
Number
the winning
28
number.
for Destrehan
Senior Project 50-50. Please take out your tickets. Matt Lewis set to kick off.
will be kicking off to Terrebonne.
Get your knee.
Kick is up.
Number 6, Brennan Goodry back deep to return, but looks like the ball is going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty.
Looks like number 24, Destrehan.
He's down on the field.
Shane Wright is down. Hopefully he can get back up.
Sports trainers out to come see what's wrong.
There was also a flag on the play.
Ball was kicked out of bounds, so Terrebonne is going to have good starting field position.
So that's been 2 injured players on the game tonight. The first person was able to walk away. Let's hope that the other player is able to as well.
Shane Wright, ladies and gentlemen.
There we see Shane Wright able to walk off the field.
Your 50-50 tickets. You got your 50-50 tickets. The winner of this ticket.
And yet again, Destrehan will be redoing their kick.
Is 952-9606. The winning ticket worth $80 is 952-9606. We have the winning ticket number of 952-9606. Claim your $80 at the press box. Thank you.
Kick is up. Going to be received by number 6, Brendan Guidry.
He gets a couple blocks and brings it out to about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. And that's where Terrebonne will start.
Turn to the 43. George Sanchez.
Let's take a look at that replay
Johnson.
as we see Guidry trying to make his way down the field.
At the 43.
He breaks it outside, but doesn't get very far. But nevertheless, it's good starting field position for the Tigers.
Let's just hope that they can make use of it.
Turner in the backfield. James to his left. 3 receivers to his right. 1 to his left.
Snap.
And he's going to look downfield for Robert's player.
Gonna go up, but it's going to be
Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 19, Anthony Ruffin.
but number 17 on Destrehan, Terrell Vanette.
Able to break up the pass. Good defensive play by Vanette.
So that will be no gain on Terrebonne.
And I'll make it 2nd down and 10. Turner in the backfield with James to his right. Quick snap, and it's going to be a pass to number 84, Malcolm Smith, but that'll be immediately batted away.
It's
That'll be
barely
incomplete.
grazed. It's barely grazed by the hands of the receiver.
That'll make it 3rd down and 10. for the Tigers.
Terrebonne not really making up their efforts for this drive.
They have definitely not been answering Destrehan's touchdowns.
No, but that'll all change once we get into the second half, where hopefully they can
Hopefully
find
that'll
a way.
change.
Yeah,
Hopefully that'll change after halftime.
they can find a way to come back.
Turner in the backfield. Finds a man, but that is batted down by the D-line.
Oh,
That'll be ruled incomplete. Pass was swatted down at the line. So that'll make it 4th down and long. Take a look at the replay as
as it
number
is
54 comes up and blocks the pass.
ruled off as an incomplete.
And they'll make it incomplete, and that'll be 4th down and long for the Tigers. And here out comes the punting unit. Number 11, Mauro Ramirez.
It would have been
Punted off.
it would have been fantastic if Destrehan had made that a touchdown recovery.
Number 8, Justin Jefferson back deep to return, and jumps over his head. Almost runs into the ball, but that'll be a great punt. The ball will be touched at around the 3-yard line. That was an outstanding punt by Ramirez. Ball will be down to the 3-yard line, and that's where Destrehan will start.
That is a good position for Terrebonne to keep Destrehan.
And it's at the 5-yard line. That is an outstanding punt by Ramirez. That couldn't have gone any better.
And again, we need to see if Terrebonne can answer back with Destrehan's strong offense.
And back-to-back drives, Mosley has made 2 big touchdown runs. Let's see how well he does this drive. As we see Blood and Emery in their own end zone. It's going to be hand up to Emery up the middle, who bounces outside, makes a move, and gets outside.
Dodging tackles.
That's going to be
Just make it
Yeah.
for the first down.
a big run for Emery. He'll make it up to the 20-yard line. That'll be a first down. Let's take a look at the replay. Makes a move and bounces it outside. He uses his wheels. And he picks up the first down for Destrehan.
That's a good way to start off this drive for sure.
For sure. Great start. Blood in the backfield with Emery to his right.
Hands it off to Emery.
He's moving it outside. Got a couple players in front of him. Got blocks, and he'll get to maybe a 30-yard line, about a 10-yard gain.
So it looks like it just might be another first down drive.
Another first down. Indeed, the chains are moving. So that'll be another first down for Destrehan. Let's take a look at the replay. Emery breaks a couple tackles and just refuses to go down until he picks up the first down.
He becomes tackled by number 18, Deshaun Fry.
Blood in the backfield. Once again, hand it off to Emery, who bounces it outside. And he'll pick up another first down.
What can we say about Destrehan that hasn't already been said about their offense? I mean, this right here proves that you give them the ball, they know what to do with it. They can get as many first down conversions as they please.
And Emery is only a sophomore. Only a sophomore. And he's already looking like a college NFL type player.
It's amazing to see what he'll do in his junior and senior years. Very essential asset.
We look forward to seeing him playing next year. And it's gonna be a flag on the play.
Let's wait to see what it is.
And it's gonna be false start on Destrehan. Now they'll move him back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15.
Well, that kind of sets him back just a little bit.
Looked like number 8, Justin Jefferson, was past the ball, was moving before the ball was snapped. It's going to be a handoff to Mosley, who bounces outside, makes a move, and he'll get up to around, makes another move, and he'll get some more moves and breaks another tackle.
He does make sure to pick up the first down.
And more. That's about maybe 45-yard gain. And let's take a look at that on replays. Mosley goes right up the middle, untouched. Bounces it outside, breaks a couple tackles. Makes some people miss. Wow. Isn't Mosley amazing? All the way up to Terrebonne's 27-yard line.
Great field position for Destrehan.
Blood in the backfield with Emery to his right. Two receivers to his right, one to his left, and it's going to be Emery up the middle.
Emery's not going to gain much yardage. That's about
maybe a 1-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, about so.
Wrapped up by number 32.
Grant Scott for Terrebonne.
And we're approaching halftime. 43 seconds left.
Just underway.
Blood in the backfield.
Let's see
Emery to his left.
See if Destrehan can make any big moves.
Fake to Emery, and he passes it downfield to Mike Young. And it's going to be...
Oh.
The call is intercepted by Terrebonne.
Wow.
Wow, what a nice play.
We're going to have to be getting some
by
reviews on that.
Number 14, Granger Jai on the interception. Let's take a look at that on replay. As the ball went up and it was just a bit underthrown. And Jai comes down with the ball. And that'll be an interception for Terrebonne.
Yeah, that's definitely intercepted.
Wow, what a nice play by Jai.
And that's how you answer back to Destrehan.
It's a great, great play to keep Destrehan off the board.
Here we see Terrebonne coming back onto the field.
Just looking at another replay again. Intercepted in the end zone. So they'll start their drive at the 20-yard line. And we'll see Bergeron come out in the backfield with Evans to his left and James to his right.
So it looks like this is going to be the 8th interception for Terrebonne this season.
Bergeron takes up the middle for about a 3-yard gain. And I'll make it 2nd and 7. And 5 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like that's going to be halftime.
So there you have it, folks. This is the end of the first half of the Destrehan versus Terrebonne game.
Destrehan looking very strong on both sides of the football.
34-10 lead.
Well, let's take a look at the first half highlights.
23 Christian Mosley up the middle for a touchdown.
Bergeron going out to the right. Finds a player open and that's when it was intercepted.
Turns out to be a Destrehan player.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Destrehan High School's 2016 Homecoming festivities. Please direct your attention to midfield as we present the ladies of the 2016 Homecoming Court. Miss Macy Bourgeois. Macy is the daughter of Tiffany and Bart Bourgeois of Destrehan. Tonight, Macy is being escorted by her father. Her activities include honor roll, beta, cheerleading, serving as co-captain, yearbook, and Wildcat mentors. After graduation, Macy plans to pursue a degree in chemical engineering. Miss Macy Bourgeois. Miss Davia DuBois. Davia is the daughter of Zena James and David DuBois of St. Rose. Tonight she is being escorted by her mother. Her activities include women's choir, district honor choir, show choir, honor roll, beta, COE, Wildcat mentors, and she has also served as the basketball manager. After graduation, Davia plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Miss Davia DeVos. Miss Sophia Grizzoli. Sophia is the daughter of Marco and Danielle Steele Grizzoli of St. Rose. Tonight, she is escorted by her father. Her activities include WISE and Internet, Dusty Darlings, Honor Roll, the DHS Film Crew, the yearbook staff, Wildcat Mentors, and Road Kappa. After graduation, Sophia plans to pursue a degree in criminology. Miss Sophia Grozzoli. Miss Katie Huzar. Katie is the daughter of Burma Huzar of Destrehan. Tonight, she is being escorted by her brother, Mr. Alex Huzar. Her activities include honor roll, softball, cross country, Wildcat mentors, and volleyball. After graduation, Katie plans to pursue a degree in Spanish and earn a law degree. Miss Katie Huzar. Miss Elizabeth Levy-Foger. She is the daughter of Lillian and Oscar Cardone of Muntz. Tonight, she's being escorted by her father. Her activities include beta, honor roll, principal scholar, talented theater, interact, drama club, Rho Kappa, serving as a secretary, cross country, the DHS film crew, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Wildcat mentors. After graduation, Elizabeth plans to pursue a degree in clinical psychology. Miss Elizabeth Levy-Foger. Miss Nyla Moore. Nyla is the daughter of Lori and Dave Moore of Destrehan. Tonight, she's being escorted by her father. Her activities include cheerleading, serving as a co-captain, student council, serving as executive board treasurer, honor roll, beta, principal scholar, Rho Kappa, serving as the president, Wildcat mentors, serving on the council, track, choir, powder puff, and the bait team. After graduation, Nyla plans to pursue a degree in political science and Mass Communications. Miss Nyla Moore. Miss Janae Nakam. Janae is the daughter of Shelley and Adrian Nakam of Malta. Tonight, she is being escorted by her father. Her activities include swim team, serving as co-captain, talented theater, Wise and Interact, serving as the vice president, Beta, honor roll, principal scholar, powder puff, Wildcat mentors, the St. Charles Parish Calendar Committee, Mu Alpha Theta, yearbook staff, and ultimate frisbee. After graduation, Janae plans to cheer at the college level while pursuing a degree in kinesiology. Miss Lindsay Feaster. Lindsay is the daughter of Paula and Jerry Feaster of Narco. Tonight, she is being escorted by her father. Her activities include Wise and Interact, serving as president, honor roll, Beta, principal scholar, cheerleading, yearbook staff, Wildcat mentors, talented theater, and powder puff. After graduation, Lindsay plans to pursue a degree in psychology. Miss Lindsay Feaster. Miss Maya Ruffin. Maya is the daughter of Shelley and Dexter Ruffin of Destrehan. Tonight she is being escorted by her cousin, Dre Glaude. Her activities include Beta, Wildcat mentors, serving on the council, the DHS film crew, and honor roll. After graduation, Maya plans to pursue a degree in psychology. Miss Maya Ruffin. Miss Kyra Urson. Kyra is the daughter of Erica and Eric Maurice of St. Rose. Tonight she is being escorted by her brother, Mr. Calvin Urson III. Her activities include basketball, serving as varsity captain, honor roll, Beta, student council, Rho Kappa, Wildcat mentors, and the superintendent's student advisory council. After graduation, Kyra plans to play college basketball while pursuing a degree in physical therapy. She hopes to compete in the 2020 Olympics with the women's basketball team. Miss Jordan Bickman. Jordan is the daughter of Jesse and Jeffrey Bickman of Mutt. Tonight she is being escorted by her father. Her activities include swim team, serving as co-captain, Mu Alpha Theta, serving as president, the Advanced Studies Program, Beta, principal scholar, the National Honor Society, serving as special events co-chair, Wise and Interact, the DHS film crew, talented theater, Wildcat mentors, yearbook staff, and she also completed in the literary rally. After graduation, Jordan plans to pursue a degree in pre-med. Miss Natalie Ray. Natalie is the daughter of Annette and Scott Ray of Destrehan. Tonight, she's being escorted by her father. Her activities include band, serving as an officer, the parish and the district honor bands, indoor drumline, honor roll, and the Wildcat mentors. After graduation, Natalie plans to pursue a degree in the medical field. Miss Natalie Ray. Miss Carly Brown. Carly is the daughter of Deanna, Diaz Leon and Thomas Johnson Jr. of St. Rose. Tonight she's being escorted by her grandfather, Gregory Brown Sr. Her activities include student council, serving as executive board president, a Louisiana Youth Seminar delegate, and a 2016 Girls State delegate. Also, Honor Roll, Beta, the Advanced Studies Program, the National Honor Society, serving as a special events co-chair, color guard, talented theater, cross country, wise, and interact. She's also a Wildcat mentor, serving on the council, and has participated in soccer and powder puff. After graduation, Carly plans to pursue degrees in accounting and ministry. Also tonight, Carly is being honored as the Cox Communications Student of the Week, Miss Carly Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2016 Destrehan High School's homecoming court. Now please join me in giving a warm welcome to Miss Reagan Feaster, our 2015 Destrehan High School homecoming queen, who is here tonight to help us crown this year's maid. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 second maid is Miss Janae Knockham. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our 2016 homecoming first maid is Miss Maya Ruffin. And now, the principal of Destrehan High School, Mr. Stephen Weber, will crown our 2016 Destrehan High School homecoming queen, Miss Cara Moon Erskine. Please join me and give a big round of applause to Destrehan's 2016 homecoming queen, Miss Cara Moon Erskine, and her ladies. Congratulations. Congratulations, ladies.
score, as time permits, from the state of Louisiana. Final score, Lauranja 35, Melissa 6. Second quarter, West Feliciana 35, Donaldsonville 8. Final score, Ponchatoula 23, Mandeville 9. Halftime, Acadiana 21, Sulphur 21. Third quarter, Chalmette 20, Jeff 7. Halftime, Unique 30, Bologna nothing. Second quarter, Denver Springs 21, St. Michael, the Archangels 9. In the third quarter, Homeville 14, St. Thomas More 14. At halftime, Homer Christian 13, Ascension Christian 12. Second quarter, West St. John 7, Woodlawn of Baton Rouge nothing. Halftime, Vanderbilt Catholic 22, Newman 21. Please welcome back your Fighting Wildcats. Second quarter, Edie White 21, Franklin nothing. Third quarter, Cinema 49, South Terrebonne nothing. Halftime, Blackman 23, South Caboose 13. Halftime, Thibodeau 14, East St. John 6. Halftime, Jesuit 10, Full Cross nothing. And at halftime, John Eric 26, Higgins 7. Matt Lewis, set to kick off.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Destrehan Terrebonne football game. Quite an exciting first half to this game, I must say.
Indeed.
The current score is Destrehan Wildcats leading with a 34-10 lead. As we prepare for the second half to get started, with Destrehan going to be kicking off to Terrebonne.
It'll be number 19, Anthony Ruffin, back deep to return the kickoff, and here it comes. Team number 6,
14.
Brendan Godry, back deep to returning. He brings it out to around the 28-yard line. That's where Terrebonne will start the half.
And Hunter, let's just take a little moment to talk about how this game has been going so far. I think that Destrehan has been doing, phenomenal with how they are handling the ball, how they're working their way down the field, how they're keeping Terrebonne. They got Terrebonne right where they want them.
They have played outstanding on both sides of the ball.
But also Terrebonne has been doing well, trying their hardest to combat against Destrehan, and you can definitely see that their offense and their defense are really striving towards, winning this game.
Turner takes a snap, and it's going to be handoff to James outside.
Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 6. And back to what you were saying about this game. Terrebonne, A lot of Terrebonne is not alone here. A lot of teams have struggled against Destrehan all season, so they're really not alone in this game. It's gonna be another handoff to James up the middle, only for about maybe a yard gain on the play. Scratch that. It was Evans on the carry. That'll make it 3rd and 6 for the Terrebonne Tigers.
So we're looking at a 3rd down conversion. See what Terrebonne can do.
It's gonna be a fake handoff to James, and he's got a wide open man on the field, and it's incomplete.
And that is a disappointment for Terrebonne.
Number 84, Malcolm Smith, the intended receiver on the play.
That was
and let's look at that replay. As it was just out of his reach.
That was almost maybe a 40-yard drive down the field. But unfortunately incomplete.
Ramirez, punt formation for the Tigers. Jefferson, deep.
Number 11, Mauro Ramirez, threw a punt of the way. Number 8, Justin Jefferson back deep to return. And the punt's away. And the ball takes a little bounce.
At around the
28-yard line, 27-yard line.
About 28 yards.
Down at the 28. First down.
Destrehan going to make its way onto the field as they try for this next drive.
That's where J.R. Blood and Company will start the drive.
As we can see, Christian Mosley once again on the field. Key player for this Destrehan offense.
J.R. Blood in the backfield, Christian Mosley to his left. And it's going to be a quick pass to Mike Young, who gets to the outside. It gets about maybe 5 or 6 yards.
From the 36.
Terrebonne's defense really striving to hold Destrehan back as best they can.
Gain of 7, gain of 8 on the play. Excuse me. Now they get 2nd down and 2.
36.
So not a bad start for this drive right here. 2nd and 2. It ain't much.
Good play, good first play.
It ain't much.
Blood in the backfield, Christian Mosley.
Up the middle.
Up the middle. And that'll be 1st down for the Wildcats.
Looks like it's going to be a 1st down around the 41-yard line.
Sean Fry. Keenan. Harris on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Blood in the backfield with Mosley to his right. And it's going to be a quick pass to number 8, Justin Jefferson. Who makes a move
Blocks a few tackles, gets tackled.
at about the 45-yard line.
Not
Maybe
able,
a 3-yard gain.
not able to convert that 1st down. Ball is,
Let's take a look at the replay.
there you can see him.
Makes a move, but then gets hit from behind.
Gets tackled by number 44, Jace Gatlin.
Now bringing it 2nd down and 7. And Blood in the backfield with Christian Mosley to his right. 3 receivers to his right, none to his left. And Mosley up the middle, who runs right over to the defender, but only gets maybe 2 yards on the play.
Once again, you see Christian Mosley. You know, you give him that ball, he knows what to do with it.
Tackle for the Tigers.
No questions asked.
3rd down and 5 at
Now
the
they
47.
get 3rd down and 5.
Might be a little bit difficult for Destrehan to make this 1st down conversion.
This will be a great start for Terrebonne's defense that they can hold, make Destrehan punt the ball.
Very much so, yes.
Ball drops back. As an open man out the field, it's
Justin
Jefferson, and Jefferson makes the catch.
Looks like he just might have been stopped.
And they call it a touchdown. That's another touchdown for Destrehan. Wow, what a play.
Almost would not have been a touchdown for number 14, Granger Jai.
Yeah, Jai almost made the stop, but Jefferson just too strong. Extends his hand over the goal line. That ball passes.
So there you see,
That's another touchdown. That's another 6 points for Destrehan.
we're in the 3rd quarter. Destrehan 40-10.
With this extra point, and make it a 41-10 lead.
there we see number 39 on Destrehan. Bradley Quinn. Kick is up. The kick is good, so that will be the PAT for Destrehan. Score is 41-10 with Destrehan in the lead. And man, I tell you, this is quite a game for Destrehan.
That's probably a great start that Destrehan probably wanted. Force a 3 and out for Terrebonne, get the ball back down the field and score a touchdown. That's a great start for Destrehan, and we're really kind of used to seeing those starts.
Yeah, there's really no surprise there. I mean, this puts Destrehan in a very good position for potential playoff games, you know, later in the season, in case they can keep with this drive. If they can keep playing how they're doing currently.
They've been looking strong all year long. It's really hard to stop Destrehan's powerful offense, and it's really hard, really challenging to get past Destrehan's outstanding defense.
So in the back for Terrebonne, we have number 2, Keyshawn James, ready to receive. As we see
number 28, Mason LeBlanc, kicking off.
So this kick is about to be underway.
And there it goes. Line drive kick, and it will bounce out of bounds.
Gonna take a bounce at around the 13-yard line.
Goes out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play, and it's gonna be kicking out of bounds on Destrehan, and
there's your re-kick.
This might be a re-kick. It's probably gonna be a re-kick.
Here we see Coach Robichaux coaching his team on.
And indeed, this will be a re-kick.
And talk about a lot of doing over in this game, especially. I don't know how many times we've seen.
For both teams.
Yeah, especially if we've seen Terrebonne re-kick, Destrehan re-kick. You know, it's a lot of doing
Special
over.
teams is struggling a little bit. Probably all the young players in this atmosphere gets to their heads.
Yeah, for sure. There we see yet again. Kick is up. It's going to be
Number
received.
6.
Making his way up the
6,
field.
Brennan Godry.
Gets tackled around the 35-yard line.
The 37-yard line is where Terrebonne offense will start.
About, yeah.
We'll see this Terrebonne offense come out.
I mean, Destrehan fans are they're having a blast with this kind of stuff. You know, this is.
Yeah, they're loving this blowout lead right now.
It's always possible for Terrebonne to come back. You never know. They could be the underdogs.
You never know. Exactly, you're right.
Number 6, Brennan Guidry again. Gonna gain almost no yards on that play. It's gonna be gonna repeat first down.
That was a great play by Destrehan's defensive line. Read that play perfectly. Tackled him before he can get upfield.
I don't think we can call it quits with Terrebonne just yet. You know, I think they still do have a fighting chance.
Indeed they do, but the way Destrehan's defense and offense have been playing, it just looks like they just keep pouring on. And number 2, Keyshawn James.
James.
Gets to the outside.
We're getting about 5 yards.
4 to 5 yards on that play. That'll make it maybe third and 4, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, yeah. Take a look at this replay over here as we see James receiving the ball. Tries to make his way to the sideline. Gets tackled by number 2, Mason Clark.
That'll make it 3rd and 6.
See how well they can do on this 3rd down conversion.
Bird run in the backfield with Evans to his left. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Here's a snap. And he's going to throw it down the field, but
Looks like it was about to,
no one's gonna be near it.
looks
doing
like
the
it
catch,
was about to
but
be intercepted there.
it was very close to being intercepted once again. That'd have been another turnover.
Yeah, speaking of interceptions this game so far, Destrehan has managed to gain 1 interception from Terrebonne, which definitely led them to a drive that helped them score. As well as Terrebonne, they earlier in the first half, Terrebonne was managed to gain the ball at around Destrehan's.
And they stopped Destrehan from scoring, intercepted it in the end zone.
Yes, it was very, very entertaining.
Now we see that Terrebonne's punting unit come onto the field. Number 11.
Justin Jefferson in the backfield, ready to receive.
Ramirez to punt it away.
Looks like it's going to be a fair catch. At around
The 26-yard line, and that's where Destrehan's offense will start.
First down. Fighting Wildcats. Destrehan High School would like to thank C&D Plumbing for their generous and continued support of Fighting Wildcat Athletics and being a sponsor of tonight's game. C&D Plumbing is your River Parish's professional and local plumbing. Destrehan High School would like to recognize Cox PHS Student of the Week for this week's game is Carly Brown, and the Cox Teacher of the Week, Mr. Donnie.
So there we see both of the teams coming back from that timeout.
Donnie,
You know, you gotta wonder what's going through the Terrebonne's coach. You gotta wonder what's going through his head right now, seeing how many plays, how many calls he can try to get on Destrehan. See if they can, you know, turn the table on him.
He's got to get his players back in the game. Down by 31 points. There is absolutely no time to fool around.
Yeah, and it's kind of disappointing too that Terrebonne's game is going this way. I mean, if you look at their record, 3-1, their games have been phenomenal. I mean, 48 lead, 38 lead, 34.
That's gonna be a quick pass to number 1 Kendrick Lee. He makes a move and gets outside, has some room, and he gets knocked out of bounds around the 45-yard line.
I'd say that's about the 50.
45-yard line. That's probably maybe a 20-yard play. And that'll be a first down for Destrehan. Let's take a look at that on replay. You can see Lee catches the ball, gets a couple blocks, cuts it upfield, gets to the sideline, gets about maybe a 20-yard pass, 20-yard gain on the play.
Here we see yet again Christian
John Emery in the backfield.
Yes.
That's me a handoff to Emery, who
Almost up the middle. Breaks
breaks it
the
outside,
tackle.
makes the tackle. And he's still going. Wow.
Gets tackled by Terrebonne player number 53, Kanan Harris, at around what seems to be the 26, 27-yard line.
Yet again, another first down. Took it with a replay. Emery.
He goes down there.
Emery, being the physical player he is, just continues to break tackles and keep the play alive. Continues to get the first down. Now
Looks like
blood in the backfield, joined by
looks like we'll be seeing a substitution on
Emery
Terrebonne's side.
and Mark Treyan. It's gonna hand off to Treyan, who goes outside and gets hammered at the line of scrimmage, only for about maybe a 1-yard gain.
I'd say about 2 yards. So it looks like it might be 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8 for Destrehan. Destrehan is within field goal range. So if worse comes to worse and Terrebonne's defense managed to, you know, withhold Destrehan, they can always go for that. Always go for that field goal.
We're gonna have a immunity timeout. Both teams get a chance to discuss with their coaches. We'll be back in a little bit.
Wildcat Athletics. Patsy has a strong ApacheIP.com for the Wildcats.
It's going to be Blood in the backfield along with Trehan to his left.
Looks like we're back from that timeout. Yeah, like we said, about 2nd and 9 for Destrehan's offense. Ready to get going.
3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. I think we're waiting on the referees to get ready, and here we go. Blood in the backfield with Trehan to his left. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Here's the snap. A quick pass to number 22, Carl Lewis, who gets maybe about 2 yards on the play.
3rd down and possibly 6,
That
7.
was Lewis' first reception on the game. Looks like a replay. A very quick pass to Lewis. Breaks a tackle and gets maybe an extra 2 yards.
I don't know if we've seen Carl Lewis yet this game.
We have not. I think that was his first reception on the game. Blood in the backfield along with Trehan to his left. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left.
Snap
Here's a
the ball.
snap. That's me a pass behind the line of scrimmage to Lewis again, who gets maybe about 3 yards.
It looks like it's about to be maybe 4th and 1.
It's gonna be 4th down. It's gonna be 4th down for Destrehan.
From what
Let's
it
see.
looked like.
Let's see what Robichaux calls up and see if he wants to go for it or not.
It was definitely close on that play just there.
Officially a gain of 3 on the play. 4th down and 4 at the 22.
So no, it was 4th and 6. Destrehan
Destrehan is elected to go for it. Give me a quick snap. It's gonna be
that
pass to Mike Young, who gets the 1st down.
There you go.
His 4th down conversion right there, first of the game.
Past the 20.
Quick pass to Mike Young. And that's gonna be a 1st down for Destrehan at the 15-yard line. Now Destrehan's in the red zone.
I mean, you got to think Destrehan knows what they're doing at this point. I mean, they obviously knew that it was safe for them to, go for that 1st down conversion, being kind of in a good spot for Terrebonne had it been a turnover.
It shows that they really trust their offense.
They really do, yes.
Blood in the backfield again with Trehan. It's gonna be hand off to Trehan up the middle. Who breaks tackles but fumbles the ball.
Looks like it might be recovered by.
Looks like number 69 of Destrehan recovered the football. Brandon Oob. Looks like he pounced on the ball quickly.
Here we go. We got a better shot from
Here's
this
a
angle.
replay. Trehan up the middle gets the ball knocked out
Ball
by
comes
number
out.
19, Anthony Ruffin.
Number 18
and-
there tries to get it.
Number 18 on Terrebonne tries to pounce on it, but was not so lucky. Destrehan caught a break right there. Could have been a turnover. Terrebonne's ball, but Destrehan maintains possession. And we have an injured Terrebonne player on the field.
Looks like that's going to be the 3rd injured player tonight.
Number 18,
Again, we hope
Deshaun Fry.
he's
Terrebonne.
able to get up and walk away from the situation.
And it looks like the player is up and moving on his own power. Looks like Fry is okay. And he's walking off the sideline by himself. Looks to be quite all right.
That's good.
That's always a good sign to see him walk off by himself.
So here we
And
go.
we'll resume play.
Here we go again for Destrehan. 2nd down.
Blood is in the backfield along with Trehan to his right, 1 receiver to his right, and 2 receivers to his left.
Oh,
Looks like Let's see. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Could be offsides.
Flags are down.
Let's see what the call is. And it's going to be offsides on Terrebonne.
Tigers.
So that's going to put Destrehan in a better position.
That's gonna be an automatic first down, and that's gonna put him inside the 5-yard line on the 4.
Fighting Wildcats at the Tiger 4.
So first and goal for Destrehan.
Let's see if Destrehan can capitalize on the mistake by Terrebonne. Ball in the backfield with Trahan to his right. 2 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Mike Gunn in motion. Mike Gunn's going to take the toss and try to get outside. There's no room for him. Players are trying to block, but he cannot get anywhere and loses about 7 yards in that play. Look at the replay as Mike Young was tossed the ball.
Tries to scramble his way over to his left. Can't find an open spot. Gets tackled.
Nobody was open. Nobody was blocking. He had nowhere to go, so
that's a very good.
Gets wrapped up behind the line.
Very good play by Terrebonne there.
Good play by Terrebonne's defense.
Yes, Terrebonne's defense is. They're trying their hardest.
It's a good read by Terrebonne's defense and gets them out of the 10-yard line. Hand off to Trahan up the middle, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe only about a yard gain on the play. That'll make it 3rd down.
Yeah, so it's obvious that Destrehan really didn't get to use their advantage of being at the 5-yard line to the goal, but who knows? They could always just go for a field goal. I mean, at this point of the game, you don't really have to do too much.
They still have 1 more down to get a touchdown, but I mean, hey, who knows? They might end up going for it on the 4th down.
It's always possible, yeah. Here we see again.
Once again, ball in the backfield with Trahan to his left. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And it's Trahan handing the ball up the middle, who finds some room.
Trying to get
pushing the pile, but it doesn't look like he got in. It looks like he was stopped at the goal line, maybe. From where the ref spotted it, looks like they're going to spot it at the 1-yard line.
This should be very interesting.
Let's look at the replay as Trahan just thought he was about to get the touchdown, but Terrebonne stopped him maybe at the 1-yard line. As we look at the replay, that's a big, violent pile of bodies.
Terrebonne's defense player, number 19, Anthony Ruffin, tried holding him back as best he could, and he did.
We have a Terrebonne player down in the field.
That's the 4th player tonight.
Scratch that. Excuse me, a Destrehan player.
Fighting Wildcat fans, you're in good hands with Allstate agent Kelly Buckwalker. For a free insurance review, stop by and give your agent a call today on 985-764-3833. You're in good hands with Allstate. Destrehan High School would like to thank Mr. Ed Reed and his foundation for his continuous support of the entire Fighting Wildcats athletic program. The Ed Reed Foundation has generously aided the St. Charles Parish public school system with renovations to the Fighting Wildcats weight room. Again, the Fighting Wildcat Nation.
And it looks like number 69, Brandon Oob.
Brandon Oob, ladies and gentlemen.
Is back up and walking on his own.
Always a good sign to see a player get up on his own.
Inside the 1.
Hopefully means he will be all right.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious. And we hope that he returns okay and safe.
But getting back to the gameplay now.
And it looks like Destrehan's going to
They're
like to go for the field goal here.
They're going to punt it. Kick it.
Number 39, Bradley Quinn, in for the attempt at field goal. And the kick is up. And the kick is good.
There we go, 3 extra points on Destrehan's side.
And I'll make the score. Destrehan 44, Terrebonne 10.
And now Terrebonne will be receiving the ball from Destrehan. the way that this game is going with only a minute left in the third quarter, it really shows how far Destrehan has come as a team. I mean, they've won the battle for the river now 4 years in a row. Don't seem to be giving that up anytime soon.
No, Destrehan has looked strong past 4 games. They've looked really strong, and they've proven to be one of the best teams in Louisiana.
There are no signs of them slowing down anytime soon. They show up to the game, they get what's done.
They play their heart out, and they get the win. Here's the kickoff from number 38, Mason LeBlanc. Number 6, Brennan Godry back deep to return, who breaks a tackle and tries to get outside, but it doesn't have any luck. And it looks like he's going to be down at the 26-yard line.
A hard tackle by the Destrehan defense. Oh, it looks like there might be a flag on the play. Holding.
That's going to be holding on Terrebonne. And that'll push him back, maybe push him back about 10 yards.
That's unfortunate. They need as much field position as they can get.
Indeed they do. Down by 34 points. They can't afford to have silly penalties like that.
I mean, it really just does come down to how well can Terrebonne fight back. Can they fight back?
And closing on the end of the third quarter, they're running out of time. They're running out of time on putting some points up on the board.
They are losing.
If they want to get back in this game, they need to hurry up and put some points up on the board.
They are losing their chances quickly. But it's not over till it's over, you know. We don't know what can happen.
Turner in the backfield. It's going to be a fake. And Turner will keep it for himself, and he'll get maybe about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, it's about a 7-8 yard gain right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 3rd, maybe.
Let's take a look at the replay. As it was a handoff, Chase Ward. And Turner kept it for himself and picked up 8 yards.
Once again, Destrehan defense. They're on him. And as we see the clock ticking down at the end of the third quarter, 20 seconds left.
Turner in the backfield. High snap. Oh, he fumbled the ball, and Destrehan looks like he's going to recover it.
Destrehan recovers the ball.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Great heads-up play by number 56. Let's take a look at the replay.
So here we go. We have around 10 seconds left on the clock. Destrehan now has the ball.
Great heads-up play by Destrehan lineman to pick up that fumble.
I think they might just take a knee on this play right here. I think so.
Just to end the just to end the quarter.
Yeah, just to end the quarter.
I highly doubt that. Looks like number 16, Carson Ryder, the backup QB, is coming into play.
There we see the last few seconds of the third quarter ending.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And with the score, Destrehan 44, Terrebonne 10.
Both teams have all their timeouts, and they might be utilizing them in the second half.
St. Thomas Memorial, 28, Congo, 14. updated score. St. Thomas 4, 35. Huntville 28.
Destrehan and Terrebonne making their way back onto the field as Destrehan will take the ball around the 25-yard line.
Ryder in the backfield with Trahan to his right. That's going to hit the trade right up the middle and immediately runs into his own player. He gets tackled for maybe a 1-yard loss of the play.
I don't think any gain was on that play.
Might have lost a yard.
Second down.
Excuse me, third down.
Third down and 11.
Destrehan student section getting into the game.
And boy, they fired up.
Right in the backfield, hands off the ball to Trahan, and he is immediately blown away.
Terrebonne's defense looks like number 53 on Terrebonne, Kanan Harris, yet again coming through and being just an incredible defensive player.
He read that play like a book. Great read by Harris.
That was a great play by Terrebonne. Shows you that their defense really is capable.
For the Tiger 27.
Now make it 4th down and 11. It looks like Destrehan is going to stay on the field. Destrehan's offense is going to stay on the field and go for it.
Destrehan just wants it.
I think Robichaux just wants to give his backup QB some experience.
Yeah, it's possible, yes.
And it's going
to be a fake.
It's going to be a keeper for Ryder, and he bounces outside, but nowhere to go.
Didn't get the first down, so
that'll be a turnover
for Terrebonne on the 30-yard line. Not a bad field position, if they can make use of it, of course.
As a result of the play, the ball goes over and down.
And with this big lead, I think Destrehan is just going to put in their second-string players.
Yeah, definitely gets them ready for what they get to do
next year.
Yeah, their senior, junior years.
Looks like he's going to put in his second strings to give him a little bit more experience. Bergeron in the backfield. James to his left. Sorry. And Ward finds some space.
And look at that. Comes out of bounds around what appears to be the 35, 34-yard line.
Big play by Ward. Let's take a look at the replay. There's a quick handoff to Ward. It's a misdirection play. He bounces outside. He has some room. And he gets a big play.
He gets tackled by Destrehan player number 44. That is what Terrebonne needed. Terrebonne definitely needed that.
Their handoff to Ward right at the middle. And he gets maybe about a 5-6 yard gain in the play.
Yeah, looks like he might be around 2nd and 5. Yeah, that last play, Terrebonne, that's what they need. That's what they've been needing this whole game against Destrehan.
I'll make it 2nd down and 4. Bergeron in the backfield with Ward to his right. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. And it's going to be another misdirection play to Ward, who bounces outside and gets tackled behind the line.
Goes down.
Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Indeed. Let's take a look at the replay as it's another misdirection play. As Ward takes the handoff, tries to get outside, but there's absolutely nowhere to go. And it was number 52, Gladiator Huzar, on the tackle.
Good read by Huzar. As we see Terrebonne now at the 30-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 5. Bergeron in the backfield. And it's going to be a pitch to Ward. Ward gets outside, has some room, and he gets the 1st down and more.
That's
Indeed,
also
it's a first down.
that's
for
also
Terrebonne.
very good for Terrebonne. Yeah, that's what they need.
Let's take a look at the replay. As it was a pitch to Ward, and Ward, with that speed, finds some room, gets the outside, and picks up the first down. See Bergeron in the backfield again, along with Ward to his left.
Now we can definitely see Destrehan's defense tightening up.
That's a quick pass to Brennan Gotry, who breaks a tackle. He's still moving, and he gets tackled maybe 1 yard shy of the first down.
As you just saw there, Destrehan's defense was all over him.
As soon as he got the ball, immediately tackled. So we'll see. I'll be second down and 1. High snap. Handoff up the middle of Ward, and Ward breaks the tackle, and that'll be a touchdown for Terrebonne.
Terrebonne with their second touchdown this game.
And there's some signs of life from Terrebonne. And
here's the replay.
As Ward goes right up the middle and
Just
picks up a touchdown for Terrebonne.
Gets in, no problem.
That's 6 points for Terrebonne.
It's good to see that Terrebonne managed to find their way back onto the scoreboard.
Mauro Ramirez in the kick to PAT. Kick is up. And it is good. And so Terrebonne comes back and scores a touchdown, puts 7 points up on the board. And that'll make the score Destrehan 44, Terrebonne 17.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Terrebonne has been needing for quite a while now in this game. I mean, you know, the first quarter they did all right getting a couple points up on the board, but the second and third, I mean,
they struggled. Destrehan's defense really stepped up second quarter.
Yeah, they were almost invisible second and third, but now we can definitely see that they are fighting back.
It's good to know that they haven't given up yet.
Yeah, they're not calling it quits.
Yeah, it's good to know that. Pretty sure a lot of the fans here that are happy to know that, you know, it's good that their team hasn't quit yet. And they still want to play football. And here comes Terrebonne's kicking team onto the field. And it looks like, from the look at Destrehan's formation, kick return formation, it looks like they might be expecting an onside kick right here. They got their hands team on the field, and they have to be expecting an onside kick.
An onside kick at this point of the game for Terrebonne could definitely turn the tides.
Terrebonne can recover this and get into the end zone.
A lot of pressure is on Terrebonne right now for a potential onside kick. Here we go.
Instead, they intend to kick it off into the end zone.
And it looks like it's not going to be
It's not going to get in the end zone.
So they receive number 23.
He'll take a knee on the 3-yard line, and that's where Destrehan will start.
That's not good field position.
I think Mosley got confused and need the ball on the 3-yard line.
So that's very good for Terrebonne's defense coming up onto this drive right here.
Here we get another look at Destrehan's second string offense. Come onto the field, and they'll start at their own 3-yard line. Not really what they hope for, but we'll see what happens. Ryder in the backfield with Trahan to his left. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And it's going to be Trahan up the middle, who gets about maybe 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, it looks to be about that. So it might be.
Let's look at the replay here.
Could be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9.
think it'll be 2nd and 8 from 5-yard line. Ryder in the backfield with Trahan to his right. Here's a snap. Trahan up the middle again. And maybe possibly gets another 2 yards.
Yeah, there we go. 2 plays, both of them up the middle.
See, what it looks like they're doing is I think Destrehan wants to get out of this game with a win. So it looks like they just want to keep on running the ball, run the clock out, and get out of here with a W.
Yeah, you're right. There's really no point in throwing the ball, getting an interception at this point of the game. I mean, you know, it's better just to stick with what you got for now.
It's better to be safe than sorry. They just want to hand the ball off, keep the clock moving, keep getting first downs, and get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they are definitely milking that play clock.
Now they'll make it 3rd down and 6. Ryder in the backfield once again, along with Trahan. And another handoff to Trahan up the middle, who gets maybe about 4 yards, and it looks like he'll be just short of the first down marker. But we'll see where they spot it. It looks like,
I don't know if I see Destrehan going for it.
well, it looks like they gave him the first down.
Oh,
They call
well,
it'll be first down Destrehan, and it'll keep the play clock moving.
which is good on Destrehan's part.
And it looks like there's going to be a timeout.
So imagine you're Terrebonne's coach, Coach Gary Hill. Imagine what's going through your mind right now.
Well, to be honest, I would really just tell my players to keep calm and just play the game and have fun. I mean, this is going to be a tough loss, but it's okay. We can always bounce back the next week after that. Just come out here and play the game.
I mean, yeah, if we look at it as the worst situation, 3-2, it's not a bad record.
No,
It's
not at all.
No, it's not
Not
a
at
bad
all.
record. They're
And
far.
there's still a lot of football games left.
Yes, there's still plenty of games left in the season. I think that if Terrebonne does take the loss in this game, I think that they can bounce back. They can bounce back pretty
Without
hard.
a doubt, they can. There's still a lot of football left to be played throughout the season. It'll be first down and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Looks again like Destrehan's second string team is on the field.
Ryder in the backfield with Trahan to his right. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle with Trahan, who breaks the tackle and gets maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like there'll be no gain on the play. Be 2nd and 10 from 13.
So yeah, you were right. No gain on that play. I'm gonna repeat.
Destrehan once again letting the clock run down. Trying to waste as much time as possible.
I mean, Destrehan really is.
Just under
They want that
5
play
minutes
clock.
to play.
They want that play clock gone.
Ryder in the backfield again with Trahan to his right.
Here we go, ready for the snap.
Up middle once again. Oh, bounce outside with Trahan, who makes a move and gets to the outside.
Looks
And
like
gets maybe a 13-yard gain on that play.
Looks like he will have the first down for sure.
That'll be another first down for Destrehan. Keep the chains moving, and also, more important, keep the clock moving. Just under 5 minutes left to play.
And I just mean, what a game.
What a show of offense and defense from Destrehan. Like, outstanding offense and defense from Destrehan.
As well as Terrebonne too. I mean, Terrebonne has had some really great plays for offense and defense this entire game.
That's right.
So here we go with the
Another
snap.
handoff with Trahan up the middle. Gets him out maybe 3 yards, 3, 4 yards.
Gets tackled somewhere around the 30-yard line. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be right on the
Take a
30.
look at the replay here. Gets tackled by number 55, Colin Boudreau. That'll make it 2nd and 6. Ryder in the backfield once again, along with Trahan. One receiver to his left, 2 to his right.
Snap
There's
of
a
the ball.
And Trahan makes a man miss and gets maybe 2 yards on that play, up to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's about right.
That'll make it 3rd and 4. And getting close to 3 minutes left in this game. Destrehan just keeps looking to melt that clock.
Destrehan in the huddle, trying to see what they can do here. Keep swapping out players, giving them, just that little bit more experience that could be very helpful later next year.
Ryder in the backfield, along with Trahan. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And Trahan up the middle, who gets immediately stuffed, but breaks out outside. And gets some room and gets up the middle and gets the first down. Nice awareness by Trahan.
Wow, what an incredible play that was.
Let's take a look at that in replay. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage and bounces outside. Turns around, changes direction, and gets upfield and picks up the first down. Great awareness by Trahan.
And the ball seems to be placed on the 40-yard line. Destrehan coming out of the huddle, getting ready to start.
Ryder in the backfield. Trahan to his right. Snap up the middle with Trahan again once again.
Once again, up the middle.
4 yards on the play.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Yeah, 4 yards. Ball will be moved to the 44-yard line.
Just under 2 minutes left to play. There's nothing really Terrebonne can do.
I mean, now, if Terrebonne wants to do something, I mean, they
had their timeouts.
Yeah, you're right. Both teams have all their timeouts left.
Their timeouts. Just, I think Terrebonne understands.
They understand they understand the consequences.
They understand that Destrehan is just gonna keep running the ball and keep causing that clock to melt. And once again, up the middle with Trahan. Gets maybe a yard in the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
I mean, from these past couple plays alone, Trahan's been getting a lot of experience with these rushing yards.
Without a doubt, that can really come back to help next year.
So here we are, everybody. About a minute left on the clock. It's going to keep winding down. 2nd and 7 for Destrehan. Ball seems to be placed around the 46-yard line.
I won't be surprised if Destrehan just takes a knee right here and calls it a game.
I mean, is there really any point in running the ball anymore,
There's really not, but I think they're just going to run the play.
3rd and 5.
They're going to let the play clock run down. They're going to hand the ball off once again to Trahan.
Oh,
or not.
Looks like it's going to be offsides for Terrebonne.
Let's see what the call is on the field. And it's going to be false start on Destrehan.
Oh, wow.
And I'll push him back 5 yards and make it 3rd and 9.
24 seconds left on the clock.
We thought it was Terrebonne who jumped off sides, but apparently Destrehan moved first.
Here we are underway. 20 seconds. Looks like Destrehan's just going to let that play clock wind down.
And that looks like that'll be it.
And that is it, folks. There you have it.
here at Wildcat Stadium. And the final score is Destrehan 44, Terrebonne 17.
What a game, what a game.
Great display of offense and defense on both sides of the ball for both teams. And with that win, Destrehan improves to 5-0 in the season, and Terrebonne drops to 3-2.
And we just honestly can't wait to see what they have in store next week for both teams.
Yes, we do indeed.
If either Terrebonne can, you know, make another win, if Destrehan can make another win.
Hopefully Terrebonne can bounce back next week against Hahnville, but we'll see. Anyways, it's been a privilege announcing with you, Jonah.
It's been a privilege of announcing with you, Hunter. And that'll pretty much do it for our live stream for this game.
And we hope that you have a. And now we'll, after the players finish shaking hands, we'll get to view Destrehan's band
as they perform.
And that'll do it for us, but we still leave you with Destrehan's band and their performance.
Thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you next time.